Alright guys, I'm ready to create the tutorial. But before I start, I'm gonna tell you guys I haven't touched After Effects in a few years, and that's honest, other than making a few titles, so this is gonna hurt. It might take a while. Alright, here we go. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna launch After Effects. Launch After Effects. Alright. Yeah. The things you could do to help you create this, do a better job creating this, is to in Photoshop make sure you get like high resolution files and things like that, so that your images come out crisp after you export them and stuff like that. So all right, we're going to select a new project. All right, all right, composition, new composition. We're going to make this 14 seconds is good. The original composition that I'm trying to recreate was about 20 seconds. We can make that shorter. I don't, whatever. We're gonna call this one night stand. One night stand. Should I show you guys the comp that we're trying to create? Let me show you guys. Let me go online on my YouTube channel and in my inbox
Want to add amazing
right here. We're trying to recreate this.
5 nightstands.
One nightstand.
1 nightstand.
Funny, right? Cute. Alright, so that's what we're doing right here. Alright, so I got all my assets together. Here's my composition. Now let me double click right here, and I'm going to navigate to my desktop where I have my things for YouTube. Here's my image files, and I'm going to import import this whole folder right here. So this folder has everything in it. Alright, so how did that thing start off? It started off with the 5 nightstands, and the 5 nightstands had shapes underneath the nightstands. Alright, so why don't we import our nightstands? Alright, stand 1, stand 2, stand 3, 5 nightstands. Boom, drop them in. Okay, here's our 5 nightstands. We're going to take stand 1 and we're going to position it over here. Alright, we're going to take stand 2, put it over here, press S, scale it down a bit because it's too big. Alright, put it over here, stand 3. That's gonna be our, I'm gonna put it right here. Alright, stand 4, gonna put it right here, press S, scale it down a little bit, too big. Alright, and get rid of that just to keep everything neat. And stand 5, we're gonna put over here, and we're gonna scale that up just a little bit. I don't like the way this positions, so kind of get that in the center right there. All right, boom. There's our 5 nightstands right here. All right, get rid of that scale. What I did, I clicked and I pressed S is a shortcut to bring that scale up. All right, so we got our 5 nightstands in position, and now we're missing our shapes. All right, so we're gonna go grab the shapes. Shape tool, we're just going to draw a shape in. Draw a shape. Boom, there's one shape. Alright, I'm going to click on that shape layer and I'm going to just Command D, duplicate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 shapes. Alright, so I'm going to highlight all of them. I'm going to shift click. Okay. Click on one, shift, hold down shift, and then click. Alright. Whoa, sorry about that. Yeah, V. Okay, I had to press V to get that back, and these shapes are supposed to be behind the nightstands. So we are going to grab all of them and put them behind the nightstand. So I just brought them down. See? There's one. Let's make it a little, let's press S to scale all these shapes up a little bit. Alright, doesn't have to be perfect. We're just recreating it. Okay, now let's deselect them. Actually, sorry. Let's get rid of scale. Get rid of scale, get rid of scale, get rid of scale. Alright, that's the fifth one. So we're going to take scale. I keep on hitting that for accent shift. And we're going to take these and we're going to put that over here. And then we're going to grab these three. We're going to put that over here. And then I'm going to grab these two, put them over here. And then we're going to grab this one and put over here. Actually, we still got two. Command Z, Command Z. I'm going to grab this one and put it over here. Wait, this one and put it over here. All right, now we got our shapes. There was like some circles and stuff in there. We don't really need to add them, but we can if we want to. Just to, be fair, I guess, whatever. I'll put a circle there. And then I'll do the same thing. Draw out the circle. I'll duplicate just for the shape, enter. To rename it, what I did was I clicked on the layer and then press return or enter, and then you're able to rename it circle. Alright, we're going to duplicate that. Command D, Command 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, now same thing, shift click, bring that over here. Alright, okay, boom, shift. I forgot what, I don't even see what circle I moved, but whatever. Alright, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Alright, and two. Alright, now just for the sake of being, differentiating a little bit, we might change this color right here, and we'll click on this one. We might change that color, something else, and click on this one. We'll change that color. Boom. You see, I hope I'm not going too fast. Click on this one and change that color. I'm just clicking around and changing the different colors of the different shapes. As you can see, I'm just clicking on the exact thing, and I'm actually just changing the colors. All right, so now we got our shapes. All right, but the circles are in front of the nightstands, but we want it below the nightstand, so we drop them down. Boom. All right, now as you can see, everything is below the nightstand. 5 nightstands, just like the thing is the video. All right, now what we got to do is we got to get rid of all the other nightstands, but keep this one nightstand. All right, so what we're going to do is we are going to go to the point where all the nightstands disappear. I'm going to say 5. Okay, let's 5 nightstands. Boom. Okay, so in about 4 seconds, I'm going to say that is going to disappear. Okay, so we want every nightstand to disappear but nightstand number 3. What I did to find out what this was I clicked on it and it highlighted over here. So we all know that's nightstand number 3. All right, so we're going to highlight all these layers, shift click all these layers, and then command click to unhighlight stand number 3. All right, let's do that again. I just shift and I drag over all of them, and then I command click to unhighlight 3, and then I'm gonna hit the T to bring up the opacity, right? Then I'm gonna click on the stopwatch for opacity. That's gonna give them all a indicator. You don't want to turn that back off. Look at my tutorial for opacity and stuff like, I mean, for what do you call it? For, yeah, how the stopwatch thing works. Okay, so what are we doing now? Okay, this is actually going to be the point where all of them disappear. So what are we going to do here? All right, I got to reverse this. These diamonds actually have to be over here. All right, so let me undo that. I can hit Command Z, and then I'm going to come over here at the beginning. I'm going to hit the stopwatch to turn it on. All right, I'm going to come to about 3.5 or so, and then I'm going to grab all of these and copy. Can I do that? Copy that, and I'm going to shift. No, I can't do that. Wait. I'm going to wait. Give me a second, guys. Like I said, I'm a little rusty with this. I'm a little rusty, little rusty, little rusty. All right, yeah, that's right. I highlight all the stopwatches. I hit Command C, and then I'm gonna hit Command V. No, 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 it's not what I'm doing. All right, my bad, guys. Bear with me. Highlight that. If I move this a little bit, it'll create another stopwatch. Okay, that created another stopwatch for everything. All right, so there it is. I just like hovered over it a little bit, but I slightly moved it, but I didn't move it all the way, and it stayed on 100 opacity. So now I'm going to move it just a little bit over to 4 seconds, and I'm going to lower the opacity of all of them. So every nightstand disappears, but the one that I am keeping. Now I'm going to hit the T button again to get rid of all that mumbo jumbo so we can have a clean thing. So we got 5 nightstands, 5 nightstands, 1 nightstand. All right, at this point, just to make this less confusing, I'm going to shorten up all these layers right here, except for, once again, Command click, except for 3. So I'm going to shorten all of these up so I won't confuse myself. Alright, so what happens after this? I think the logo appears. Okay, so I'm going to get my logo and I'm going to put it over top of the 3rd nightstand. Alright, I'm going to put my logo over top of the 3rd nightstand, and I am going to shorten, what am I going to do? Okay, so my logo appears right there. I'm going to shorten it up a little bit. You don't have to. But now the logo has to, does it pop up or does it fade in? How'd that tutorial work? I know it just didn't pop up. Hold on. 5 nightstand. I think the logo appeared. Okay. So we're going to fade that in. Alright, instead of making it pop up. So T for opacity and turn on the stopwatch. We're going to lower the opacity of my logo all the way, right? And then we're going to bring it in slowly, about right here. You'll see the drag it over to 100. Okay, so 1 nightstand. Logo comes in, and then I think this is the point where the bed comes in. All right, so we got 5 nightstands, 1 nightstand, and then like the bed comes in and stuff. So all right, let's bring in our bed layer. This is where it gets a little tricky because I haven't done this in a while. All right, the logo stays there, I believe. Okay, so here's our bed. We got the body of the bed, and we got the footboard, and we got the sheets. All right, so we bring that down, and we're gonna put that we're just gonna drag it down underneath the stand layer and see what happens. Okay, so obviously we got to rearrange the order of this, because we want the footboard to be over top of nightstand 3, right? And we want the sheets to be above the footboard. So you can see the sheets. No, to be underneath the footboard, because just the tip of the sheet is supposed to show. Alright, so now we're going to adjust the positioning of the sheet. Positioning, we're going to bring it up a bit. Alright, that's our little sheet right there. That's all we need. Bring it in there. Okay, so now, get rid of that position. Let's just to neaten this up like I did before. Take all this that I just brought in to the bed included, and I'm just going to shorten it up just to keep it neat. Alright, wait, I got a little bit of residue. Where's that residue coming from? Hold on. Alright, so it looks like the footboard has a little spillage from Photoshop that I didn't erase. Alright, so I'm gonna get that out of there. Give me a second. Alright, to fix this, you can just go back to Photoshop and like erase that with the eraser tool like we did in the previous thing. You'll see the link in the description. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to mask it out. So I'm going to click on the footboard layer, and I'm going to grab the pen tool, and I'm going to just trace around this right here. Trace around it. Sorry guys, doesn't have to be neat. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just want to try to get the feet. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Actually, yours has to be perfect. Mine doesn't, because I'm just showing you guys how to do it. Boom. All right. Now you see that just disappeared. All right, perfect. V to change from the pen tool back to the arrow, and click off. Okay. Now it's gone. Okay. Now I can bring all these back. All right. So what we're trying to do now is we got to move this nightstand in place. All right. So this is ultimately where we want to end up, okay, when the bed comes in at about 5 seconds. So at about 5 seconds, you select stand number 3, and we're going to adjust the position of stand number 3. Okay, so stand number 3 is going to be right here, right, when everything disappears, right, and the logo comes in. All right. The logo, actually, we don't want that to be full opacity, I think. But all right, so I'm figuring this out as I go along here. So we want stand number 3 to go from the middle to the side at about, I guess, 5.5 seconds. All right, so the positioning. All right, so we hit the stand number 3, and stand number 3 is actually not supposed to be shortened. It's supposed to go the whole length of the thing. Okay, so we're going to adjust the positioning. We're going to go from turn on the stopwatch and go to about 5.5, and just grab stand number 3 and position it next to the bed. Alright, so that's what that's going to do right here. Click over here. 5 nightstands. Boom. Alright, take away that position, that P, just to keep things neat. Again, the opacity of the logo, press T and just put that over here. Delete that. Just click on it, delete it, and put it up to about 50%. Yeah, so you can like see through it. I'll put it up to like 65%. All right, that's cool. All right, that's better. So it's a little transparent. All right, now, press T again to get rid of that. All right, so where are we at? We're at the stand. All right, so at about the point where the stand starts, that's actually too fast. 5 nightstands. They have to disappear first, all the way. It starts moving too fast. So let me go back to the positioning, and all I have to do is select these two and move them just a little bit so that it keeps its position a little longer. So now we go 5 nightstands. Never mind the bed and stuff for right now. 5 nightstands. I'm gonna bring it a little closer. 5 nightstands. 1 nightstand. Then it moves to the side. Okay, so as this moves to the side, what you want to do is gonna get rid of that positioning. All right, now we got to get the footboard, the sheets, and the bed to move from off the screen back to on the screen. So how are we going to do this? Footboard, sheets, and the bed. All right, so I command clicked to grab those, and let's go positioning. So we want it to be here at 7 seconds, right? Boom. Right? 7 seconds we want it to be here. So we're going to put the indicator on the spot where it ends. We're going to highlight the click the stopwatch for position. That's going to give us a little keyframe for all of these, and then we're going to drag it to where it's supposed to start coming in, which is when this first starts to move around right here. So from right there we want to move it off the screen this way to the right as you're looking at it. Alright, so drag all of that off screen. Uh-oh, gotta come back. All that off screen. Alright. So just okay, let's see. Let's see how we're looking here. 5 nightstand, 1 nightstand. Boom. Okay. Now the last part of the animation is, let's click P to get rid of that stuff. The last part of animation is the sheets start moving. Okay, that's also the positioning. So we hit the P for positioning, and the sheets, boom, they start moving up and down. Alright, so we go over here and we move it up. Wait, Command Z if you mess up. We move it up and we move it back down. Right? Okay. Okay, I don't like what just happened here. What just happened? Okay. 5 nightstand. Boom. Boom. Copy, paste. Alright, move this sheet up a little bit. Up. And back. Copy, paste. Let's space it out a little bit. Did you see what I just did? I just copied the keyframes, and so now the sheet is actually moving. So we just copy it over again. Boom. Copy that. Copy. Move it to where you want it. Paste. Wait, undo that. I want to copy both of these. Command C. Put it where you want it. Command V. All right, let me get a little closer. Command V, a little closer. Command V, move the keyframes in a little closer so it can accentuate the motion of the sheets. This is weird for nonprofit, by the way, subscriber, but I'm not asking any questions. Just saying, it's a little kind of nonprofit is this. Oh, guys, this is funny. Okay, sorry. All right, boom, a little bit more, few more, and of course we could have highlighted a bunch of them, but I forgot which one is up and which one is down. Boom. That wasn't that bad, right? The tutorial's pretty much done. So, all right, let's see what we got here. Hit the space bar. Get rid of this position first. All right, so we got 5 nightstands. 1 nightstand. 1 nightstand. We created that. All right, now we're going to go to File, Export, Media Encoder. Opening up Media Encoder. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself. Proud of myself. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, here it is. All right, so cancel. All right, we're going to save this to where the desktop. 1 nightstand. Save, and we're going to start exporting it. And it shouldn't export. It shouldn't take that long to export. But yeah, that's how simple that is to create. You guys, this is a video, obviously, so you could like pause it. You can see the arrows of where I'm moving around to. I'm sorry that I didn't like explain it as thorough as I did my other tutorials, but like I said, this is my first time trying to do this, so it was kind of difficult for me to like teach you how to do it while I was going along, but I hope it was helpful. The key to this is to be able to take the skills that you've learned and apply it to other things and create your own animations and stuff like this. But like I said, this was just for one of my YouTube subscribers that wanted to me to recreate this to help them because they have a project for their nonprofit they're doing. Let's take a look at it. All right, 5 nightstands. 1 nightstand. 1 nightstand. Beautiful, beautiful. There's a little bit of extra legs and stuff. I don't know where that came from, but we created animation. All right, guys, like, comment, subscribe, ask questions. If I can answer your questions, I shall answer your questions. But like I said, I'm really rusty in After Effects because I haven't touched it in like years. But I'm gonna start getting back into it because I like do a whole bunch of stuff. But it's just like anything else. If you start like doing it over again, I'll like grasp onto the concepts. Once you get the concepts, then you're straight. It's just all about learning the little things and putting them together. That's my logo. You guys like that logo right there. But don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna have a bunch of new stuff coming in. Oh, guys, guess what? B&H just sent me a tracking number for the Rhino slider, so we're gonna unbox the Rhino slider real soon. So don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and don't forget to share this video with your peoples. All right, guys, happy new year, everybody. All right, take it easy. Peace.